Good morning, dear students. Hope all are fine at home, and I hope all the students are making use of this technological classes, that is online classes. So dear students, in the last class we discussed about respiratory system in human beings and other creatures like insects, fishes and etc. So in this class we are going to study about living things feel and respond to their surrounding. That is, we have sense organs, right? Do you know what are sense organs? I hope you have studied in your previous classes, that is in grade 2nd or even 1st also sometimes. So let me recall those points. So what are sense organs? What are sense organs? So we have 5 sense organs. How many sense organs? We have 5 sense organs. First it is eye. First one, eye or eyes, then ear, nose, tongue, and last one is skin. So dear students, these 5 sense organs are responsible for all those to feel and to respond. For example, if I see the snake in my room, isn't it? I'll be afraid of that, or I can do something. I can take some precautions. Through which organ am I finding the snake there? Through eyes, isn't it? I can see the beauty of nature if I go out through my eyes, isn't it? So that I can sense, I can see, I can view. That is through the eyes. Then, say for example, if I want to hear a melodious Hindustani music, so the ears are helping to listen that music, the second sense organ. And you know, nowadays I hope your mother is preparing different varieties of sambars in the afternoon. Drumstick curry and rasam, everything. If she is cooking in the kitchen and you are sitting in the living area, living room, watching TV, no? That smell of the sambar, you can feel it, you can smell it, right? And that is through this nose, that is the third sense organ. And the fourth sense organ is the tongue. If you want to taste any of the spices, no? Any of the spicy curries or sweet or bitter or anything or sour, no? All those tastes, we have taste buds on our tongue which helps us to decide which taste it is. And also, if it is very tasty, say for example pickles, mango pickle. I hope now only your mouth is drooling, right? Yes. Because of this tongue and the taste buds present on the tongue makes your mouth watering, right? Yes. At last we have skin. Skin is the 5th sense organ and it is the largest organ in the body which makes us to feel. No, shall I ask one question? Can we see air? Can we see air? Answer is no. But we can feel air, isn't it? And you can feel the warmth, the hotness of the body, isn't it? If you just take ice cubes from the refrigerator, you can see the coldness of the ice, right? And also if you touch any of the hot vessel, you can feel that, and that is because of this skin. So dear students, I hope you understood the detailed information about these 5 sense organs. So these 5 sense organs in the human beings makes them to feel and then response. One example I'll give you, if your food, you just step it on the thorn, what you do, immediate response is you lift up your leg, right? Why? Because the thorn pricks your leg there, like skin there, and that is a message sent to the brain to lift up the leg. How it is possible? That is possible because of your skin, right? Yes. So next we will discuss about special sense organs found in few creatures, organisms. Special sense organs. As we have these 5 the insects, no? Some of the insects like butterflies, and also the cockroaches, right? Cockroaches at home, they have the long antennas, right? They help in sensing or smelling. No? In insects, there are the specialized structures called antenna or antennae, okay? Which helps in sensing. It's like a nose for them. How we have nose, right? In the similar way, the insects like butterflies, cockroaches and etc. they have antennae through which they sense. And also in eagles, no, for example in birds, they have eyes, right? They have eyes. What do these eagles will do? Eagles will fly high in the sky and they just focus on the prey inside the sea or the ocean. They just come and pick the fish and fly up, isn't it? That is because of the eyesight the eagle used to get its prey, right? So last we discussed about non-living things. So as non-living things don't have any of the sense organs, they can't even sense and they can't even respond. For example, if I hit this chalk or if I just powder it also, no pain is felt by this chalk because it is non-living. I hope you can now you can differentiate the living things and non-living things by this basic principles. So in today's class we discussed the living things can feel, respond to the surrounding through sense organs, and special sense organs we discussed about insect and eagles, and finally non-living things cannot feel and respond. So dear students, watch the video, read the textbook and solve the assignment questions. Meet you in the next class. Thank you.